clock's ticking loud. I'm checking the feed, chat's blowing up. Yo, Gab, we need a little more time, just breathing slow. But the countdown's red and it's ready to go. Got my lights set up, my headset on, cameras framed, green screen strong. Coffee's cold but my heart's on fire. 3 minutes left and I'm wired. 3 minutes to go before we relive. Chat's going wild, keeping the vibe alive. Got the game queued up, let the pixels glow. It's Gavin time and the world should know. Oh, 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. Stream deck armed, alerts in line. Mods are ready, the time is fine. A nervous grin, the playlist spins. Every show feels new again, messages flood. We can wait, followers rolling at record rate. Hands on the mouse, I hit that scene. Lights, mic, magic live on screen. 3 minutes to go before we relive. Chat's going wild, keeping the vibe alive. Got the game queued up, let the pixels glow. It's Gavin time and the world should know. Oh, 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. 1 minute left, heart skips a beat. Every viewer's waiting in their seat. 10 seconds flashing, can turn back now. Gavin takes a breath, he's ready somehow. 0 on the clock, lights burn bright. Hey chat, what's up? It's racing night. From countdown dreams to full blown show, that's how it starts. 3 minutes to go, clock's ticking loud. I'm checking the feed, chat's blowing up. Yo Gav, we need a little more time, just breathing slow. But the countdown's red and it's ready to go. Got my lights set up, my headset on, cameras framed, green screen strong. Coffee's cold but my heart's on fire. 3 minutes left and I'm wired. 3 minutes to go before we relive. Chat's going wild, keeping the vibe alive. Got the game queued up, let the pixels glow. It's Gavin time and the world should know. Oh, 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. Stream deck on the alerts in line. Mods are ready, the time is fine. A nervous grin, the playlist spins. Every show feels new again, messages flood. We can wait, followers rolling at record rate. Hands on the mouse, I hit that scene. Lights, mic, magic live on screen. 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. Oh, 1 minute left, heart skips a beat. Every viewer's waiting in their seat. 10 seconds flashing, can't turn back now. Gavin takes a breath, he's ready somehow. 0 on the clock, lights burn bright. Hey chat, what's up? It's racing night. From countdown dreams to full blown show, that's how it starts. 3 minutes to go. Be sure and bring
Well,
some
hello, good
tubes
evening,
home
and
for
welcome to my stream this evening. I'm Gavin Bass 1 on a Saturday night, and it's all ready to rock and roll tonight. But before we get going tonight, I have a couple of very important messages to share with you all. And the first one is basically I'm a great believer in sharing everybody's platform, and I've spent the last 7 or 8 months doing comms now for a lot of different leagues. Some I left, some I was a bit disappointed in, but all of these leagues on screen I have totally committed to, and I'm really, really looking forward to continuing on doing commentary for them. So I just wanted to give each and every one of them a shout out because they're all looking for drivers. RPL on a Monday night, 4 tiers, bronze, silver, gold, and for the absolute elite drivers, you've got the diamond. Then you've got CRL on a Monday night. Absolutely fabulous league. Up to now, I don't think there's even been one safety car there. Super driving. Tuesday nights at 9:30, you've got Rattlers. Absolutely fabulous. And one thing in common, every single person that owns these leagues are enthusiastic, ambitious, and very, very energetic. And that's why I like them. Then you've got Revolt Racing League on a Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Absolutely brilliant bunch of guys. And a new one to me is a Thursday night, and that is Apex Racing Series. Really, really cool bunch of lads there. And I'll tell you what, they're a new league that's growing very, very fast. And I want to be part of their journey to help them get to where they need to be. Then you've got WERC, and they are on a Friday evening at 8 p.m. Fabulous racing there, nose to nose stuff, and really, really enjoyable. Then, of course, you've got the Pure Speed Syndicate on a Saturday and on a Sunday with the World Cars. They have now gone to 2 tiers on a Saturday night, and they are growing really, really fast. And always, all of these leagues are always looking for new drivers and reserves. So if you meet all the criteria and you jump through all the hoops, you'll get in and you'll get a seat there. And of course, you'll have me doing commentary. So on a bit of a serious note now, this is one thing that I really want to talk about. And I posted up a few weeks ago about buy me a cup of coffee. And it was a fellow guy on one of the leagues said, Gavin, you work very hard and you put a lot of energy into your streams and you provide a very, very good watchable stream for all the drivers. Well, now that I'm involved with so many leagues, I don't need the money. I don't want the money, and I don't do this for money. I do it for the love of it. And I had a massive breakdown about 17 years ago that left me with really, really bad anxiety, depression, and all of those things that go along with having mental health problems. And if anyone believes that I'm doing a good job and I'm providing you with a really good night, well, down at the bottom, buymeacupofcoffee.com doesn't really mean buy me a cup of coffee. What I'm going to do is I'm going to donate every single penny of it to 3 lovely charities that are very close to me, and I'm sure they're also very close to a lot of you guys. That's my wife's mother, Liz, who lost her life very short time ago to dementia. Then you've got Daisy Lodge, which is a cancer home for the parents to go and sit with their children that are very, very ill. And they call it Daisy Lodge, and they're crying out for income. All very, very underfunded. Then you've got Mind, and then you've got Dementia UK. And those are all charities that are very close to all of our hearts, I'm sure. And I'm sure everybody could tick a box to say, yeah, every one of those means something to me. So on a monthly basis and on a weekly basis, I'm going to plug away for this. And I really, really do ask you to support me, because I put a lot of work into this. And in return for what I do, I'm asking you to donate a little bit of money. No big pounds involved here, just what you can afford. Buy me a cup of coffee and I'll make sure that I post up the amount of money that we're raising together for a fabulous bunch of charities here within all of our F1 racing platforms. And you know what? Those platforms bring us all together, and those who suffer from mental health and don't want to go outside, feel a bit low in self-esteem, this is a great place for you all to hang out. And there's always a bit of friendship in amongst these Discord groups. So that's it for this evening in terms of that charity. I'm really going to push this, and I'm really asking you from my heart to post a little bit of money into this charity. And there'll be nobody prouder than me to share that with you every week, what we can do for these fabulous charities. Good morning to you. Yeah, I'm doing a flight here through the Grand Canyon to, I'm going to do a flyover and a few aerobatics. Hi Maverick, good to have you here. Don't know whether you can hang about for the whole thing, but I'm just going to put this is a Royal Air Force Hawk Red Arrow, and it's very, very close to study level. So I'm going to take it for a flight right up through the Grand Canyon, and then I'm going to do some aerobatics through overhead the city of Vegas and land at McCarran Airport there, just right beside the Globe that's famous where the U2 band played. So we'll just pop outside for a minute and we'll have a look at those pilots. Really quite realistic indeed. This is Flight Simulator at its very, very best, and this is my second passion to F1 aviation, obviously, being an ex-pilot myself. So, unfortunately, lost all my licenses due to ill health and medication. So this is the best I can do now, is just fly these pretty realistic models. And on that note, we'll get the canopy down and we'll get her started. We'll turn those warnings off for starters. And yep, we'll get the canopy down. Let's have a look at that happening. Pretty cool, I must say. Okay, so all we do is now start the engines, and I'll let you go outside and listen to this. Obviously, you're in the outside view, and I'm inside the cockpit at the moment, and we'll just get those engines started up. And we'll get on to air traffic control now and we'll ask them for departure.
Golf 4 traffic GAV1 and Golf Mike 60 taking off runway 35 departing straight out.
All on. And we're ready to go. So we've been given permission to taxi and have a look at those pilots again there. That's Gavin Bass in the front and that is Jordan in the back. We're going to take Jordan on a absolute beautiful flight over the Grand Canyon and into Vegas then for tonight's race in Vegas. So we'll get her lined up. Brakes on, flight plan set, and we're ready to go for our sightseeing tour of the Grand Canyon and Las Vegas. Fasten your seatbelts, Rattlers. Clear to take off. Gavin Bass 1, Hawk Red Arrow to Vegas.
Engines roaring to the desert night. Silver sky, a streak of red. Gavin's got the throttle pushed to the edge. Wings cut short through the desert air. Clouds look up, can't help but stare. Over the strip, he carves his name, Rattlers colors, flame to flame. He's flying a hawk, red arrow blazing, over Vegas, hearts are racing. Rattlers roar in the mirror heat, F1 thunder and jet fuel beats, from the tarmac to the neon glow. On the track, they chase their dream, but up above, where the brave ones soar, Gab is dancing with the roar. Tight formation, lights collide, Sin City shining, wild and white. He pulls the stick, climbs through gold, a story written fast and bold. He's flying a hawk, rail blazing, over Vegas, hearts are racing. Rattler roar in the mirror heat, F1 thunder and jet fuel beats, from the tarmac to the neon glow. Gabby skybound, rock and roll show. Red clouds break the desert dawn, smoke and glory, then he's gone. desert's pulse and pounding beat. From the strip to the sky's halo, yeah, it flies, and we all go over faith, the red lights gleam, living fast, chasing dreams. One more moon, one more flame, give his name in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, his name in the Hall of Fame. Neon lights were thrown away. No more Chevys if bites to me. Silver sky, a streak of red. My air pressure it. Eyes and glow, and nothing now. Crowds look told, go I can't remember your name, but I can't touch the flame in the frame, but I can't touch the rain. One more rule, one more flame, heaven's name in the Hall of Fame.
That, my friends, is us in Vegas. We'll just turn those engines off. We'll get the canopy open. And welcome to Las Vegas and the Rattlers drivers for tonight's race. I'm Gavin Bass 1, shutting down the engine. Thank you for riding on board. See you on the grid. Goodbye.
Engines growl down the neon strip. Chrome fangs flash, we're primed to rip. Checkered moon in a silver sky. We live for the scream and the battle cry. Gasoline dreams, speed in our veins. Steel hearts pumping through lightning and rain. Tuesday night, the Rattlers bite. Burning rubber in the black moonlight. No brakes, no fear, just the road inside. We're kings of the league on a Tuesday night. push you past the red. One wrong move and you're stealing lead. But we're rattlers and we were born to strike. Caught in the dark till the green light spikes. Tuesday night, the rattlers bite. Burning rubber in the black moonlight. No brakes, no fear, just the road inside. We're kings of the league on a Tuesday night. Engines fade, but the fire stays. Until next week, we'll haunt these days.
This is Rattlers F1 Racing League, so let's get it on to keep it lit.
Well, good evening and welcome from Gavin Bass 1 on a Tuesday night. I hope you enjoyed all those little intros. Just turning my phone down. We're in Las Vegas tonight with the Rattlers. An unbelievable race. I love this track. 6.2 kilometers long, second longest track in the calendar. 17 corners. The main straight is nearly 1.9 kilometers long. So lots of opportunities for slipstream and overtake moves on that long straight. The pit stop loss time tonight is 20.5, and the 2.5 seconds is included in that for your pit stops this evening. There's a 100% chance of a safety car through the history of F1 on Vegas, with a 60% chance of the virtual safety car. On the leagues tonight, Apophis is leading it quite considerably with 342 points, with Yi on 2. Titron Sigma at 193 and 143 for Connor, with Regulator in 5th at 127, and you can see down the grid the rest of the drivers there. The Racing Bulls are leading the Constructors' Championship tonight with 485 points, with Ferrari in second at 339 and McLaren with 301. Haas are on 203 and 184 for the Red Bulls. So there you have it. And we're in the quali session now, and the guys are getting ready for this big race this evening under the spotlights in Vegas. Let's just get in there and let's get going. Jay Webber's absolutely bricking it. In Red Bull, we've got J.W. Webber. Then you've got Hypes in P2. He's the guy from Northern Ireland, one of my teammates and one of my fellow countrymen. Then you've got Cuba. He's in the Ferrari. Lockyer is a new driver for this league this evening, and he is more than welcome tonight in that kick. Then you've got another lovely guy there, Cashemarie, and he is in the Aston Martin. Another fellow Irish guy from a little town called Roscommon. You've got Rock Robes in the Williams. Then a real fast guy tonight, and that's Yi in the Ferrari. Mike in P8 in the Alpine. He knows me very well because he put his flipping nose into the back of my car into the turn 3. And Aramis in Haas in the 9th position on the list there at the moment. Then you've got Shelby, he's driving the Red Bull this evening. Yuval in the Aston Martin, Patterson in the Racing Bull, and Hyper G, is in the Mercedes. Apophis is right in there in the Racing Bull, and he is your league leader at the moment. Then you've got Rendog in the Alpine. Then you've got Garmin, he's driving the McLaren this evening. Han Solo in the Haas, had a couple of wee battles with him earlier. He's a great wee driver. Then you've got Titron Sigma, the birthday boy from last week, and you've got K3 Cayman in the Mercedes. We've got a full grid tonight in Vegas, and let's just see who's out on a lap. Let's go on board with Hypes. Driving the Williams in Vegas. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in to Twitch this evening. Always glad to have your company. And it's brilliant to have a few people just giving me a few tips around the track and keeping me on my toes this evening. I'm Gavin Bass 1. This is Rattlers League on a Tuesday night in Las Vegas. Let's see what Hypes can do tonight in this Williams and see what sort of a lap he can set for a banker lap this evening. I'm looking very closely at the top speeds at the end of this straight here. They can go up to as much as 200 clock there in the Williams. Goes round the corner beautifully there. Mike puts in a 1:32.011, so he's put the fastest lap in so far. And then Yuval just puts him down into P2 with a 1:31.9. But here comes Hypes. Nice lap there from Hypes with 1:31.877. So Hypes has set the standard for this evening, and we'll just ride on board with Cuba in the Ferrari. Young Shelby just puts in a 1:31.7, so Shelby takes top spot provisionally at the moment. Racing round the streets of Las Vegas this evening, and Yi has just put in a 1:31.722, and Yi is always up there. Let's see what Cuba can do. Looks like an 8th place for him, 1:32.263, not a bad lap. Rock Robs puts in a 1:32.3, and Garmin puts in a 1:32.4, so not very much between all of these drivers. On with Lockyer. He's in the kick, and he's a new guy to the league, and he's more than welcome. And Gavin Bass gives him a big shout out tonight. Let's see what you've got. Titron Sigma puts in a 1:31.540, and not a bad lap at all from the rookie here tonight. And in terms of a rookie, he's new to the league. He's not a rookie driver by the looks of it. 1:33.6, 12th position for him. On with Aramis. There's a couple of guys have got a quali ban tonight, so you're going to see them starting from the back of the grid, past the big globe where the U2 plays. Oh, the Aston Martin pulls over for him. That's nice. Lovely bit of courtesy there from the Aston Martin driver. Still on with Aramis in this Haas, and he is going to try and put in a real good lap here. Sector 2. Let's have a look and see what stop speed this Haas has got this evening. Really fast straight here. He touches 217 miles per hour before he slams it into that left-hander. Very easy to touch the wall there. And this Haas is going really well. Jay Weber and Patterson have got a quali ban. They're on the naughty step. I hope you enjoyed your ride in the Red Arrow, Mr. Weber. I've done a couple of somersaults for you. On with Aramis. $1:31.864 for Aramis. So really good lap there. Solid stuff there from the driver of the Haas there. Patterson, if you're watching, were you a bad boy? Jay Weber was obviously a bad boy. On with Rendog here in the Alpine. 10 minutes and 25 to go. There's a yellow flag up there, but that's probably just somebody pulling over. Oh, he outbrakes himself. Rendog has done a real bad mistake there. He's going to have to go back into the pits and reset. He's got a Ferrari behind him. On with Kashimari, he's going into the pits, I think. Maybe not. Let's see if we can find somebody on a lap. Looks like a Pappas is on another lap here. He's trying to beat a 1:32, 1:58, which I'm certain he'll do. Let's have a look at Sector 2 and see just how this driver's going in the Racing Bull. He's not. He's away down there, so he's going to go into the pits and get another lap done. Cash Emery is just giving a little bit of a bye there for the guys getting past, which is lovely. On with Mike. I love the beats pumping out of that big globe as you go past it there. It's rocking and rolling, and so is Mike here. Sector 2, let's see if he's up on his previous time. He is. He's 1.5 tenths up at the moment, and that just might be enough to put him into P4 or P5. He's got 41% of the battery left, and he's got this long straight. Let's see what his top speed's like. 218 miles per hour, 219. 219's the fastest I've seen it down there so far this evening in the Alpine. Mike's going really well there. He stays in P7. His Sector 3 just wasn't as good as he would have liked it. On Han Solo. He improves by 1 place, and Han Solo in the Haas goes up to P8 in quali. On with K3 Cayman, he's driving the Merc. Oh, Yi just posts a 1:31.2. He just is absolutely on fire this evening, as always, in the Ferrari. But right now, we're watching the Sector 2 time of K3 Cayman to see if he can beat the 1:32 that he's already set. Let's see if he's up at the end of Sector 2. Yes, he's still 1.5 tenths up, and he's got lots of battery left. He's going to have an incredible Sector 3 here. So I would bet on here that he's going to be in the top 6. Let's see how he finishes off this last sector. He tries to maximise the flow behind that car. He's in a hurry. He hit absolutely brilliant. 1:32.034 for K3 Cayman. On McGarman in the McLaren. He's trying to better that 1:32. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to jump into the pits and have one more last run. On with Han Solo. No, I'm not. I'm on with Cuba. He's not having a lap. Gives me a wee wobble just to let me know I love that, so I do. Nice little bit of improvement there from the new guy. That's Lockyer. And he's put in a 1:32.6, and that puts him in 5th position. Let's ride on board with Rock Robs. Let's see if Rock Robs, he's a relative newcomer to this league as well, driving the Williams. Let's see what he's got at the end of Sector 1. Can he improve on that 1:32.320? He's more or less absolutely on bang on his first lap. So he needs to improve in Sector 2, sitting in P14 at the moment, past the Rock and Roll Show. Oh, he's 2.5 tenths up, and that just might be enough to put him in the top 10, because he's left enough battery to make a really good making job of the Sector 3 here. So let's see how he goes. 214.15. He's not just as fast on the straights here. Oh, beautiful. Up in the P8 for Rock Robs there. What an improving driver this guy is. 1:31.881 for the Williams car tonight. 3 minutes to go. Oh, Han Solo takes every single millimetre out of that corner. Honest to goodness, he was a cigarette paper's width away from the wall there. He's pushing. Let's see what he has at the end of Sector 2. Can he improve on the 1:32.0 that he's got at the moment? Oh, he's nearly 2 tenths up. So this just might be enough to put him into about P8 here. Oh, beautiful driving by Han Solo here in P12 at the moment, and I've got a feeling you're going to see this about P7 or 8 here. Let's see how it goes. Bang, P8 got it absolutely spot on. Han Solo up into P8, knocking Rock Robs down to 9th. Shelby takes the fastest lap at a 1:39. He's the only guy on the track at the moment on the 1:30s. This guy is a diamond driver from RPL, so fully expecting big things from Shelby. Thank you, Shelby, for the little wiggle. Love to see that. He stays in P2, but he improves even better. A 1:31.1, so nothing much between these two drivers. On with hypes. Oh, he's down on his lap there, so let's just go on with Titron Sigma. In the McLaren, trying to better that 131.5, so sector 3 coming right up. Oh, Titron has a class lap there at 133.1, puts him up into P3. He's up with the big boys, always is. On with Hypes. He's finishing off that lap. Haven't been on with Yuval tonight, but what a lap from Yuval at 131.464 for him. Aramas. Oh, he improves by a position and he gets up into P5. Absolutely beautiful. Here comes a Poppus. A Poppus puts it up. He pops it up to P4. And that's more or less the end of your quali this evening. So there you have it. Shelby P1, Yeast 2, Titan Sigma 3, Apophis 4, Hypes lap after the beautiful national anthem of the USA as they all start to line up. Here's your tyres. Most of them out on mediums, 3 guys out on the hards, and that's Garmin, Lockyer and Rendog all out on the hards. Shelby P1, Yee to P2 in the Ferrari, and Titron Sigma in third with a Pappas 4 and Hypes 5. Just waiting on the lights to get to the reds, then the greens, and we're going to have a start. This is Rattlers F1 League on a Tuesday night, and I can tell you, this is going to be a good one. And of course, I'm Gavin Bass 1. We see the green flag. Five reds, and we're off in Vegas. Looks like Yee's trying a move already at the front. He's going to take the first corner. Let's just see if everyone gets around it successfully. Looks pretty clean. There's a couple of guys ran very wide there. 10-second penalty for severe. Weber gets a penalty with a severe touch with Cayman there. I've got a feeling Jay Weber has lost an end plate here. Let's just have a wee look. Yes, he has. His left-hand end plate has gone in that Red Bull. And I can tell you now, this is not the circuit to go round with an end plate. So I've got to think that this Red Bull has got to come in for an early pit stop. Yee P1 holding off Shelby at the moment. Cuba makes a nice move in the P9 there in the Ferrari. Everybody's just slipstreaming along this very, very long straight. Here's your tyres. Wonder will anyone go for the one stop, the medium to the hard. Oh, somebody went wide there and somebody lost a wee bit of, did they lose a wing? Yee puts in a 139. Rock Robs and K3 Cayman have made a really good start to the race, up 3 positions and 2. But Patterson's had a great start, up to 5 positions, and Mike's up 3 in P6. Lap 2, DRS is activated, and just go on with Yuval here. Oh, that's tight. The Ferrari and the Aston Martin having a real battle there, and I think the Aston Martin made the best of it. Wow, look at Rock Robs. That looks like a very good setup this guy's driving on tonight. Very smooth into the lovely corner. Rock Robs up on the P7. Chasing down Mike. He's doing a great job. .134.464 posted for Titron Sigma. He's driving the Haas, or sorry, he's driving the McLaren, and he's up to P1. So a nice position change at the front there. K3 Cayman is in the pits, so he must have had damage, so he's pitting early. But just look at this for an absolute rattle here with the Rattlers. Into the left-hander, they all go safely. They've all now got into a nice stride. And we're all running quite clean. The Aston Martin there of Yuval still pushing very hard. He's wanting to make a move there on Aramis. He wants that position. Past the Rock and Roll Dome. Nothing can be done there. So let's go down the drivers as they are on track at the moment. Titron Sigma in the McLaren P1. But just look at Shelby. Shelby makes an overtake and he takes P1 off the McLaren round the left-hander. Titron Sigma tucked in right behind. Yee's right in there as expected. Apophis is right in there on the tail of Yee. Oh, this looks like a lovely outside chance here. Oh, the McLaren gets squirrely. Oh, the McLaren of Titron Sigma just got squirrely there and had a bit of a rant with Apophis there. It was a racing incident. There was nothing sinister whatsoever went on there. It was just unfortunate, and thankfully nobody got any damage there. You've got Rockgrobes now in P6 in the Williams. He's going brilliant. Behind him, you've got Mike. Mike's in the Alpine. Then you've got Cuba. Then you've Aramas. Han Solo right in there in the Haas and P10. Patterson's right up in there. 8 places up for Patterson. And he's now in P11 from the back of the grid. Tash Emery is in 12 in the Aston Martin, and Yuval also his teammate. So those two guys could possibly work together as a team. Jay Webber in 14th, but he's carrying a 10-second penalty, and he's still nursing that left-hand end plate, so that's going to cost him. Hyper G gets a 3-second penalty for corner cutting. Cayman 3 is in there in 16th, and he's got Garmin behind him with Lockyer back in P18, and 19th is Rendog at this moment in time. But let's have a look at this P3 position. Shelby's got a really, really secure lead here now of 2.3 seconds, and the Red Bull's pulling away. For anyone tuning in, I'm Gavin Bass 1. This is Rattlers F1 League on a Tuesday night, and we're in Las Vegas, lap 5 of 25, and there's right old battles going on here. Hype's having a great drive. The guy from Northern Ireland is doing really well tonight. He's sitting lovely in P4. Cuba's down there in that Ferrari. He's trying to make a move now on Mike in P7. He might be able to do something on the straight here. Let's see what he can do. He's going to have DRS. This should be an easy enough move for the Ferrari. And look at the Haas coming up the outside. Oh, 3 abroad. 3 don't fit into this corner. What are they going to do? Somebody's going to have to back off. The Ferrari steals it. Cuba gets in there. Really, really close stuff around that left-hander. Brilliant stuff indeed. What a move by Aramas there. He just takes the inside line and puts that Ferrari behind him into the left-hander. Nice battle going on here. There's your penalties. 10 seconds for Jay Webber and 3 for Hype. Oh, Oh, Aramas is off. And he's got wing damage. That was all caught. 10-second penalty for Hyper with a collision with Rendog. And I think we've got a flag. We do. The yellow flag is out. And it's a virtual safety car. Lap 6 of 25. So there's the first statistic that that has come through. 60% chance of a virtual safety car, and there you have it. So on track at the moment. Is anybody going to dive into the pits here? Let's see those tyre situations. There you go, 5 laps on the mediums. This might be a chance to go on to the hards. Let's see what they do. Do they want a tyre change or do they want track position? Virtual safety car it is. Yep, he's doing the right thing. Oh, he's not. He's trying to opt. Shelby tries to confuse the boys behind him, thinking they're going to go into the pits, and then he thinks second off it. Nobody's going into the pits, and it looks like we're going to be back to racing speed very, very shortly. Hyper G gets another 3-second penalty for cutting a corner. He's also carrying wing damage, so he might be better going into the pits, in fact. But we're back to racing speed, and Shelby gives a bit of a drift there. He's pushing on. Titron Sigma in 3. He's pushing on with the Williams. Yee in 5th there, with a Pappas just in front of him. Rock Rob sitting in 6th. What a brilliant race by the Williams tonight. He's got a wee bit of distance behind Mike there, or in front of Mike. And then you've got Cuba, and Cuba's pushing. Oh, he gets nice and close to the gearbox of the Alpine. Hyper G gets another. Here comes the Ferrari. Oh, wheel to wheel. Ferrari takes it. Cuba gets in to the left-hander and to the right, and Cuba takes the lead from the Alpine there with this battle from the 3. That's between Cuba, Mike and Patterson. Rock Rob's sitting there in clean air, and he's doing exactly what he needs to do. He's just putting in solid lap after solid lap, and he's doing a great job with the 7-lap old medium hot tyres. On with Mike, P7, battling away here. Right behind him, he's got Patterson. For anybody tuning in, and there's quite a few have done so, this is Gavin Bass 1 on a Tuesday night. Oh, look at these two. They are absolutely nose to tail here. Patterson's in a hurry. Look at the position changes this guy has made. He's up 12 positions at the moment, not a penalty in sight. P7. No worries at all, Pooley. Good to see you back. Good race going on here. Some nice close battles starting to develop. Brilliant wee battle on here for P6 at the moment between Cuba, Patterson and also Mike there in P8. Rock Rob's up to P5 at the moment, and he's in that Williams. He's doing a fabulous job. He's up 6 positions, but look at Patterson. Oh, there's an incident there. That's going to be a ticket. That's definitely trouble. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not my place to comment, but that one definitely will be ticketed. Definitely. Quite a bit of separation going on the track now, so that's as good a time as any to go down the drivers, and we'll just go down the stops and the tyres. First of all, there's your tyres, 8-lap old mediums for most people, and there's your stops. Quite a few people have made a stop now. Patterson's in the pits. He's obviously going to get this damage fixed. At 8-lap-old hard or mediums at the moment seem to be doing the job, but they've got to be starting to show a bit of wear now. Shelby P1 on the track. Titron Sigma, he's 4 seconds ahead of the McLaren at the moment. In the Racing Bull, you've got a Pappas, he's in P3. Then Yi, 22 in the Ferrari. Oh, he takes all of that curb and gets a bit squirrely round there. Rock Rob's doing brilliant in the Williams tonight. Mike in the Alpine in P6. Solid race from him. Hypes from Northern Ireland. Good evening, Chicane. How are you doing, sir? Really good to see you. Let's have a look at Hypes. DRS activated. He just can't hold it off for some reason. He's out of battery, that's why. So he has to just tuck in behind Rock Robs. Rock Rob's out of battery too, so they're going to have to harvest big time. Cuba's back in P8 in the Ferrari, and Jay Webber now up to P9 from the back of the grid. He's also got it carrying a 10-second penalty. Shelby and the boys are all in the pits now, and Titron Sigma is now leading the race on 9-lap-old mediums. Really, really big crowd watching tonight. Honestly, it's fabulous to see all you guys in tonight watching this race. Some of them are cheering different people on, but look at Jay Webber. Jay Webber's driving angry because he has lost a wing, and isn't he doing really well carrying that end plate round there? Really hard to do that because you're definitely sacrificing a bit of corner speed with no left-hand end plate. So he's going to be losing a bit of traction around those corners, but he's flinging it round them. Look at that. He's doing brilliant. But he's got a 10-second penalty, and he's got a wing change to make. On with Mike, P11, still pushing. Look at Shelby, P5. Right up into P4. Rock Robs is going to take the lead on track at the moment. P1 for Rock Robs. Absolutely great to see this. I might just get a little text later saying, Gavin, you know what? I think I got the setup right tonight. Wonder why. Love to see this. But here comes Shelby. Shelby's had a stop. Let's just see these stop situations now. Yep, Shelby's had a stop and he's sitting in P2, so he's really, really going well. Rock Robs needs to be thinking now very seriously about coming in because he's starting to drop time quite quickly. Shelby's catching them so fast. Down to a Pappas in P6. He's now starting to make moves on the Ferrari. He's making moves. 1.5 seconds behind, but Pappas is right behind Titron Sigma, and these two guys are going to enter into a little battle of their own here, as they normally do. K3 Cayman in P8, he's getting very close to the box of Jay Webber now. Jay Webber takes that a wee bit wide, and a great opportunity for the Mercedes. He's got the RS. Neck and neck. Beautiful move by the Mercedes. K3 gets up into P7. We message in from Martinez, 709. Got caught in an incident on lap 1, pushed out on lap 1 and couldn't avoid a contact into turn 3. Martinez, what is your what's your driver name? Don't be annoyed, buddy. It happens. It happens. Oh, you're luckier. Oh, good, good. Nice to speak to you. I think it's the first time ever I've done commentary with you. Just keep coming back. Honestly, you do get bad nights, and you've just had a bad night. Always next week. Look at Cuba. Cuba's on the move here in the Ferrari, and he's really lining Patterson up here. I don't think there's much Patterson can do, because Cuba's carrying 70% of battery here, and he's coming into a very fast section, and he's going to have DRS, and he's just going to leave this racing bull behind, I think. Exactly that. DRS closed into the left-hander. Titron Sigma posts a 134.127. Had a stop apart from Hypes. Rock Robs is in P5 with a stop made, so the tyres are all changed now. There you go, they're on the hard tyres. Rock Robs is only one lap old hards, and he's sitting nicely in there in P5. But look at ye. On the mic, P8. Nice move by Mike up into P7. Hypes will chase him back, but here comes Han Solo. Back on with the Ferrari. He's wanting that position back into P3. Apophis just took it off him, and ye'll not sit back and let that happen. Just you watch this Ferrari driver. So Jay Weber's got rid of his 10-second penalty, and he's now back into P15. So he's now got clean sheet, and he's now going for it. But look at ye. Makes a move under DRS, and that just puts Apophis behind him. Apophis will just absolutely tuck in, but look at this little race going in behind here. Here they come. Look at Rock Robs. Chasing down the two Williams. These two should pull each other along nicely. On the Mike P9. Oh, the Ferrari goes wide, and Mike makes the best of that. He's going up the inside of the Ferrari. Oh, wheel to wheel round the right-hander, but the Ferrari steals it back. Or does he? No, Mike's going to steal it, is he? Oh, what a drag race down there. Oh, look at that Alpine trying a wee quick one there. That was Patterson. Sorry, it was a Mike, was it? Yeah, it was Mike. Mike's pushing. In behind that Ferrari he goes. These two are catching Han Solo. Cuba's driving really well tonight. Absolutely beautiful driving. But look at Mike. Mike is on fire here. So time to go down the drivers as they are on track. 9.5 seconds of a lead, the Red Bull at the moment on the 6-lap Old Hards as Shelby in the race, the Red Bull. He's just dominating this race at the moment from Titron Sigma in the McLaren in P2. Then you've got P3 is the Racing Bull of Apophis there, and he has Yi right on his back. Those two having a battle, a real battle. Then you've got Hypes in P5, the lad from Northern Ireland, having a great race. Real clean race going on here, not a penalty in sight. Rock Rob's doing brilliant in P6. If he gets a P6 tonight, he will be delighted with himself. Then you've Cuba in the Ferrari with these two guys fighting. That's Han Solo and Mike really having a scrap here. Here comes Mike. Oh, he's going for an inside move. Plenty of room left there. Then Patterson's in P10. P11's Aramas at the moment. K3 Cayman, he's in 12th. Cash Emery, he's in 13th there in the Aston. Jay Webber, 14th. 15th is Garmin, and Uville back in 16th. Lockyer and Hyper G, Rendog all out of the race. But Yi and Apophis having a scrap here. Here comes Yi again. Aramas starting to make moves there in P11. He's starting to line up Mike. Nice bit of driving from Mike there. He just knew that that guy was going fast, so he pulled over and gave him lots of room. I love to see that. That's good driving. I think Mike's going to pit, is he? Yeah, he is. No, he's not. He's staying out. Oh, he's pitting. I thought so. Oh, he's lost a wing. Oh, I didn't catch that on. There was no yellow flag, nothing there. He's going to have to get a wing, and that's going to be a costly time. The wing goes on. Here comes Yi. Eight laps to go here. And I think everybody are more or less on the tyres that they're going to stay on. These two are just trading positions on this DRS zone. It's going to be a battle of DRS on lap 25 here. Absolutely, they're going to have to start harvesting and starting to think about saving those batteries to the end of the race, because they're going to have to defend like fury. Apophis is right in there in P4. So the big battle is for P2. And right now at the moment we've got a little move coming here from Aramas. He goes up into P8 and he takes Cuba. Sorry, no, he takes Patterson. Aramas on the move. Patterson's in P9. Down with Mike. We're on with Jay Weber at the moment. Can Jay Weber do anything about this Alpine of Mike in front of him? Oh, he loses a wee bit of concentration there, and he definitely lost a few tenths there just touching that wall. Patterson's on the move. He's chasing down Oramas again. But look at Apophis, P4. He's just taken Yi there into P3. Nice move by the Racing Bull of Apophis. So it's Shelby in P1, Titron Sigma in P2. They're both in the clean air, and so is Apophis. But look behind him, he's got Yi. There's a battle going on here. K3 Cayman is trying to get closer to this Patterson in the Racing Bull, so I've got a feeling that Cayman is going to take a P9 here. 134.041 for Cash Emery. He gets the fastest lap of the race so far. Great lap for you, sir. 2-lap old mediums. Six laps to go. He gets a 3-second warning. That's really ruined his race. He'll not want that, and that just might help Rock Robs and Hypes if they can just get closer to Yi. Look at the outside move being made now by the Mercedes of Cayman. He's going to take the P9. He puts Patterson behind him in the P10, so nice move there by the Mercedes. Cash Emery back in P15. I don't like to leave Cash Emery out. Let's have a wee bit of glory with Cash Emery. Come on, that boy, yeah. Nice move under DRS there for the Aston. And he puts Garmin behind him up into P14. Back to Yi, P4. Stalking away at Apophis here, but he's carrying a 3-second penalty, so there's no point really doing anything daft here. Forms an orderly queue and just tucks in behind Apophis in the Racing Bull. Lap 21. Let's have a look at those position changes. 10 positions up for Patterson. Rock Robs 5 positions up for him. Jay Weber's up 5 positions. And K3 Cayman 5 positions. Here comes G on the outside. Is he going to make it stick? No, he's not. He's just going to sit in behind. He knows he's carrying that 3-second penalty, so there's no real point. Hype's having a really, really solid race here in the Williams tonight in P5. As is Rock Robs, the two guys from Ireland, both doing brilliant. Rock Robs up P5, or 5 positions. Great stuff. Shelby absolutely dominating this race now, but 5.3 seconds ahead. Let's have a look at those two tire situations out front. 11 lap Old Hards versus 10 lap Old Hards of Titron Sigma. Is Titron Sigma pulling Shelby in ever so slightly? Don't know. Looks like he possibly is. He's got it down to 5 seconds now. So just keep a look at the delta there on that McLaren. But Shelby will have that under control. Mind you, Shelby's only got 16% of battery and Titron's got 47%. So Titron is definitely making a move here. He's getting closer. Big smiley face on the dome there. He's not smiling. He's gritting his teeth and he's just sitting in. But look at Hypes. Hypes is starting to pull them in. Titron Sigma's got that down to 4.5 seconds now. So Titron's definitely making a move here with the 11 lap Old Hards against the 12 lap Old Hards. And Shelby's just starting to get pulled in a wee bit here. Can Shelby hold this off? I think he probably can. He gets out in front of Apophis now. That's good for Apophis. That'll tow him along nicely. Two laps to go. Lap 23 here with the Rattlers on the Tuesday night in Vegas, and we are having a little chase down here. Titron Sigma is definitely... Titron gets it squirrely there and he'll lose a few tenths. Yes, he did. He lost about 3 tenths there with that little bad move. Apophis is in P4 and he's chasing down. Mike gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. In fact, he has yellow flag. Oh, we've got an incident there. We've got an incident. Yee has lost an end plate. Him and Hypes must have had a wee touch there. I just missed it very, very slightly. That's really unfortunate. I'm sure there'll be some sort of a ticket going in there. Second for speeding in the pit lane for Yee. Yee's throwing the toys out of the pram. Hype's having a good battle here, and Titron Sigma has got it down to 3.1 seconds. But Shelby will hold that off. Absolutely no bother. He's now got 61% of the battery, so he's just going to dominate. But Titron has had a great race, absolutely great race. Rock Robs has himself up into P5 now. I hate EA kicking me. Hypes. Have you been kicked? Let's see if I can. Oh, it's lap 25. I can't do anything about it now. You're still going to get P4. 3 seconds. Lap 25. We're almost Shelby. Yellow flag somewhere. Somebody's off. It's a Poppus. Oh no. A Poppus is off. Oh, that's really bad luck, Hypes. Honestly, terrible. So from pole position to the winner of the race, you've got the Red Bull drifting round that left-hander, and he's going to go over the line, and he is your race winner tonight, and that is Shelby. Titron Sigma comes over the line in P2. Brilliant drive for him. He just winds that into 2 seconds. Then you've got Hypes. He's going to be P3. Apophis made that terrible mistake there, and he's going to come over the line in P4. P5, brilliant drive by Rock Robs. He gets P5. P6 is Oramas. Over the line, he goes on the Haas. And K3 Cayman gets P7. Yee gets P8 in the Ferrari. And Patterson's P9. He's fighting off at the moment. Don't like that. Yee P10. Kashemre is in P11. Jay Weber is P12 and Newville P13 in the Aston. He just didn't have the best drive tonight, and Garmin's going to be down there in P14. Oh, guys, I hate that. Absolutely hate that. That's one way of ruining a stream, is crashing your car over the line. There should be penalties given out for that. That's crap. Really, really not a big fan of that at all. Anyway. There you go. Race winner, Shelby. Fastest lap, Cash Emery. K3 Cayman is the game's driver of the day. My driver of the day is Rock Robs. And most overtakes is Patterson, and the cleanest driver was Rock Robs. So my driver of the day was Rock Robs from Roscommon in Ireland. A really, really solid, clean race. And it's really just because of the improvement that he has made to get up into that P5 position amongst those guys tonight. So brilliant for Rock Robs, and a brilliant race for Shelby and Titron and Hypes there in P3. Your race director, in case you want the incidents, I'm just going to flick down those. And if the stewards need to take anything from that, they can. So if any of the owners or the stewards are listening, I would make a request to ask the guys not to crash their cars over the line. There's lots of people watching the stream, and it looks absolute. In fact, you know what? It sucks. Absolutely and utterly sucks. It doesn't look good at all on stream, and it doesn't look good for the league. Certainly give your car a good old wiggle over the line. That's what it's all about. But crashing them into the walls, nah, not for me. So anyway, on that note, thank you everybody to the drive tonight. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant race most of the time. I think there were a few little incidents that will probably be ticketed, and that's for the stewards and the admins to sort out. As always, a massive thank you to the guys that run the league and to everybody who jumped on to Twitch tonight. Don't forget the old cup of coffee donation. I would really, really appreciate it if they would just put a few pounds into the charity and support me for the work that I do for all of the different leagues here, and let's try and raise some money for that charity. On that note, I'll see you all next Tuesday night and look forward to it. Good night.
Don't answer now.
Engines growl down the neon strip. Chrome fangs flash, we're primed to rip. Checkered moon in a silver sky. We live for the scream and the battle cry. Gasoline dreams, speed in our veins. Steel hearts pumping through lightning and rain. Tuesday night, the Rattlers bite. Burning rubber in the black moonlight. No brakes, no fear, just the road inside. We're kings of the league on a Tuesday night. Helmets down, visor hides the eyes. Every turn's a dare, every lap's surprise. Crowds roar like thunder in the stands. Every heartbeat feels like shifting sands. Gasoline dreams, speed in our veins. Steel hearts pumping through lightning and rain. Tuesday night, the Rattlers bite. Burning rubber in the black moonlight. No brakes, no fear, just the road inside. The kings of the league on a Tuesday night. Downshift to the edge, pushing past the red. One wrong move and you're steel and lead. But we're rattlers and we were born to strike. Coiled in the dark till the green light spikes. Tuesday night, the Rattlers bite. Burning rubber in the black moonlight. No brakes, no fear, just the road inside. We're kings of the league on a Tuesday night. Engines fade, but the fire stays. Until next week, we'll haunt these days.
This is Rattlers F1 Racing League, so let's get it on to keep it lit.